Alright everyone, welcome back to another tutorial. I know a lot of people are confused on how to do the new ELS customization. So in this video I'm going to help you guys out with that. If you do want to see more videos like this, hit the like button and subscribe. I will be updating you on every single thing that's new in the game and making some awesome new role plays for you guys coming up shortly this week. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So I am on the sheriff team because that's what we're going to be using. Alright, we're just going to be using this for the sheriff team. Now I'm going to start by just showing you how to equip them onto your cars, because that's the thing I had problems with. So you have to be a private server owner or co-owner, I'm pretty sure. And then you have to go to server settings. You have to edit your server. You must have the pack. If you don't know how to purchase a server pack, you're going to have to be in a public server. You're going to have to go here, own servers, click your server. It should say purchase pack right there. Alright, now you can go down here to custom ELS patterns. Alright, and then so I have one called 1, obviously, but what you want to do, alright, so if you have a pattern like this and you want to equip it to your team, you're just going to go team patterns. For this one I'm just going to do sheriff, and then stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, and then park pattern. So this is cruise, I'm pretty sure. So stage 1, I'm just going to go ahead and put my number 1 here. So if I confirm that, it'll be on every single car. Oop, I don't think I saved it. Hold on, I'm gonna have to go save it again. But that's pretty much how you do it if you want to equip it to your team. So if I wanted to go equip it to RCPD, I'll just click on that and then edit and then put 1 on there. But for this case, I'm not doing RCPD. So let's just do sheriffs, and then let's put number 1, confirm, and then save. All right, now if we go get a car, I'm gonna get the Explorer. Actually, I need to figure out which car. Okay, let's do this Silverado. I think it'll be nice. So stage 1, so instead of cruise, it's stage 1. So this is the light pattern that I made. It's not very good, but it is pretty cool. As you can see, you got the white in here, and then you got the amber, and then the rear lights, which are just blue and amber, and then you got the side runners that are red and white. So that's basically it, what it'll do when it changes. And then as you can see, if you do add a stage 2 or stage 3, stage 2 would show up right here. This is the default ERLC one, but it'll say stage 2 if you equip that, and then stage 3 will be like that once you equip it. I think when they said park lights, I think it was traffic advisors, but I am not sure. But I am pretty sure you can have your own traffic advisors, but I don't know about that. Alright guys, to make your own ELS pattern, alright, so you're going to want to press edit on your custom ELS, alright. Now, when you do make a pattern, this is the default car you're going to see. Mine's just custom, oh no, it just has every single lighting on here, right? When you do add a pattern, this pattern will not be equipped by default. The pattern, you will have to add this pattern to whatever team you want, as I stated previously. So you can just add a pattern and the pattern will be there even if it's not equipped. So what you want to do when you start to make a new pattern, you want to add new. Now here is where it gets confusing. I know a lot of people are confused with this, so I'm just going to go one by one. So in the ERLC update log, you can actually find some pattern codes, and then you paste the pattern code. It'll be something like an 8-letter, I think, and then just say load pattern. All of these will change, and that's just a default pattern, right? But that's not what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna show you guys how to make your own pattern. So if I just do that, okay, hold on. So if I click red and just do that, right? This clear all button just clears everything, right? Insert row, okay, so if I delete rows all like this, just because if I want to make my, I don't know, if I just want to customize it like that, you can just insert the rows and they'll go all the way up like that, right? Now toggle editor, it's just to see what I've edited. So none of the lights are actively on right now, so that's why there's nothing here. Shareable code and change light bar, you don't have to worry about that unless you do want to change if you do want to see what they'll look like on each light bar, that's what you're going to change. But for this one, I'm just going to do the default. Alright, so now if we toggle the editor, let's say let's say I want some red lights, right? If I click light 1 and then toggle the editor, light 1 is, hold on, let's wait for it to turn back on. It's that one. That's light 1. And then that's what it does. That's what it does. It just turns on and off from that button. So if I pick light 2 and put it as red and detoggle it, just wait, it's that light. So I'm pretty sure this is light 3 and light 4. We're gonna have to check that out right now. Light 3 and light 4. So it should all be red. Nope. I think this is light 3 and 4 right here. Yep. So this is light 1, light 2, light 3, light 4 for the side runners. So now if I want, alright guys, sorry if the cut was a little weird here. I'm gonna have to redo what I explained because I explained something a bit wrong. So let's just go to the pattern number 2 I made. And then let's just clear all. Alright. So here's basically it. So if you insert and delete rows, right? So if I insert every single row, alright, and let's just make this whole row red. Let's just make the whole row red and just see what it does. Now we have 200 flashes per minute. So this is what it would look like when you turn it on. So it'll just be blank. Now obviously with the 200, hold on, let's put it up to 400. It'll just go all red. And then be blank for like a few seconds. And then it'll go all red again. Right? That's basically what it does. Now if I delete all of these rows, let's just say look at it, look at the thing behind me. If I just delete all the rows and then put this as blue, everything here will be just red and blue. So the amount of rows you want to have is the amount of times you want new colors to appear on the light bars. That's basically it. So if I just want red and blue like this, I mean, I could even turn it lower for it to go slower. If I just want red and blue like that, you just gotta keep 2 rows. And if I add another row, it'll go off because this row is blank. So the gray means off. So if I have a gray row in there, it's gonna turn off like that. But if I don't have a gray row, it won't turn off. It's just gonna turn red, and blue. All right. Now if I insert a row and then put all white, it's just gonna go red, blue, white. Red, blue, white. So the amount of rows you have is the amount of colors you want to repeat. So in my pattern, all right, listen carefully. In my pattern, if I want red, blue, white, and then for it to turn off, and then I want a custom pattern, maybe 3 red, 3 white, let's do 3 blue, and an amber. So it's gonna go watch red, blue, white, and then blank, and then what I just added, and then it's just gonna keep doing it. But if I had all of the rows like it is by default, it'll go really slow. Ready? See, it's just gonna go for like 5 seconds with no pattern because I have all of these blank rows in here. So the amount of patterns you want is how many rows you're gonna have, is how many you want to have. If I only want these 4 patterns, just leave 4 rows and then it goes by fast. Alright, now I'm going to show you one of the pre-made ERLC ones, like by one of the admins, I'm pretty sure. So I can show you guys what a actual police pattern would probably look like. Alright, so if you don't know where to get these codes from, you actually have to go to the update log here, and then just copy and paste one of those codes. I'll show you where that is right now. So it is right here. As you can see, pre-made ELS code, you just have to click the arrow. This is the one I went with, so this is the one I'm going to be showing off, but there's a bunch of new ELS pattern codes that have just been made by admins and mods, I'm pretty sure, and developers that you guys are free to use if you'd like. Alright, so we're back in game. So as you can see, this is the pattern that one of the people in PRC has made. Alright, so the rear lights, you have a bunch of amber, so if I turn around, you'll see a bunch of amber. Alright, then you also have like these rear lights, and then at the front you just have this cool little pattern with the red, white, and blue, which is pretty cool. And then obviously you have this, so they don't have any rows over here, which means there's no actual blank rows inside of the light pattern. The only blank lights that are in the light pattern is the ones that they want off. So for this first row, it's blank, blank, blue, red, blank, blank, white, blue, red, red. So as you can see, these lights are going blank for a second. That's because it's off in here. I hope this does really explain well, because other than that, I really don't know how to explain. But other than that, if I go to add a new pattern, okay, let's just delete all of our rows. I'm going to just go over this one more time. We have 3 rows. Let's just do all white, right? Let's just do white here, white here, white here, white here, and white here. So it'll be blank, white, blank, white. Ready? Oh, it's going really slow. I don't know why. Oh, that's just because I have white in every single slot here. So these ones will not turn off. But if I remove here, it'll start turning off. Hold on, let's get the eraser. But if I remove these, it'll start turning off. So it'll go white, blank, white. Ready? White, blank, white. Which is very cool. Now, if I do add 3 more layers, and I do white like this. Ready? Watch this. Do that. Do that. Do that. Yeah. And then do that. It'll go white, red, white, red. Very, very awesome. I'm gonna definitely make some new cool ELS patterns. Let me know if you guys want some custom ELS patterns from me, because you know I'm very, very creative with this. But that's basically how it'll look with this white, red ELS pattern. Now for the rear, it's just customizing everything back here. As you can see, it's just customizing everything back here. And then for the front, it's just this. So this and this and this is just all of the rear, and then this is all the front. The last thing I want to show you guys is the park patterns. So I can't get out of the vehicle for some reason. This might be an ERLC glitch. I cannot get out of the vehicle. I have no idea why. Anyways, the park patterns, I got them wrong in the whole beginning. So let's say I'm driving, right? So this is the normal ELS full pattern, right? So I'm just driving like this, and it's just all going like this, right? Watch the light bar closely. And then when I park, so let's say I'm just going to park on the side of the road, put on my parking brake, it changes to my custom pattern. So this is my custom pattern. This is not ERLC's pattern. And it only activates when it's parked. That's what the park pattern is. So if you do have a park pattern, and say, I know some departments do have a park pattern, so let's just say it's red and blue right here. And then when you park, it goes to all amber. And then when you press park, it'll go to all amber if you have it set as all amber. So in order to have a good park pattern like that, you have to make your actually own pattern. So you have to make your own pattern for park pattern, stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3 if you really wanted to. I hope that clears everything up. I can't get out of the vehicle, so I really does hope that does clear everything up. If you guys do want a better tutorial or a new tutorial like this, let me know down below. Hit the like button and subscribe to never miss another video like this. And I'll see you guys for our first summer update roleplay within tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Let's just say tomorrow. And thank you all for watching.